Alrighty, guys, I am recording this again for like the third time because I couldn't get the quality I wanted. So, one second, guys, I'll be back. Just gotta get a little water so I can talk. That's much better. Alright, so, yeah, today's another one of these vlogs, and another day in my life. It's currently 5:20 in the afternoon. And I'm still recovering from my illness. And well, from the repairs from my surgery, but anyway, so yeah, just another one of these vlogs is me talking to the camera, first time in a couple of hours. So yeah, here I am talking about stuff. Yeah, nothing much is going on, just chilling, just trying to get this thing repaired as best I can. And I wanted to dedicate this vlog to the recent shooting at the Orlando nightclub yesterday. It was a horrific accident. Yeah, it was a horrific accident, and well, yeah, the other day. Yeah, but it was horrific. I couldn't believe that happened. You know, a lot of you probably already know the news. Guy went in with an AR-15 and he injured 53 people and he killed over 50 people. That is unbelievably bad. It's unexcusable, and it is a very heinous crime. It is a terrorist attack, and it's a hate crime, well, because it was against the LBGT community, which was also horrendous. Obviously, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, I do not have any grievances or any hates toward hates or anything like that toward different sexual orientations. I'm okay with them. They got to exist. They're human beings just like you and me. I don't mind them. I really, really, really don't mind their existence at all. You know, more power to them for choosing something different, because sometimes people don't have the strength to do that. But it was hard. It's hard for them, but they choose to do it because that's what they feel. So, from what I gathered, this is the 20th time we've had a shooting like this, or we've had some form of trouble with somebody just not thinking very clearly and taking their anger out on a group of people or individuals. Yes, the man I know is confirmed to be, he pronounces allegiance to ISIS, and it's completely and utterly horrible incident. There's just no words to describe it. And before I go on any further, my thoughts and my prayers go to those families. They're going through heck right now because of this, and this didn't need to happen, unfortunately. This never should have happened. It's just completely crazy that I can turn on the news these days and I hear this stuff all the time. It's getting to a point where it is getting intolerable, and it's also a very bad thing. Right now, it's getting to the point where people are starting to question not only our authorities but our government to protect us from these threats. I know there was a lot of shootings and a lot of murder back in the 60s, but not at this rate, though. And terror attacks and mass shootings, and it just leads me to question our authorities right now, because because it's been rumored that this guy was being surveillanced on some level, or they were checking on him, and they allowed him to purchase firearms. They should have questioned him a little bit better than what they did, and honestly, it just goes to show how people take advantage of the system for their own selfish needs. It's not the firearms that are causing these problems. It's the people that are pulling the trigger on these firearms that are causing the problem. Sorry for those anti-gunners out there who think it's the other way around. It is the person, not the gun. As I've said before, the gun has to be manipulated by a person in order to be active. Once again, blaming an inanimate object until the trigger's pulled. An inanimate object instead of the person. It is not the gun that is the problem. It is the person, and this here, the brain. As I said, this is a weapon here if it is not used properly. And I've decided for this one, because it's the 20th one, that I will give a moment of silence. I will give a full 2 minutes to these families. This should have never have happened. It was unbelievably unexcusable. And the man who did this, I believe he died. I believe he died during the fight, or maybe still be on the loose. I don't know. But for the next 2 minutes, I'm going to give a moment of silence, starting right now. That's 2 minutes of silence for those that have lost their lives or are currently fighting for their lives to stay alive, of the 50 shot and the 53 injured. Honestly, guys, something's got to be done about this, and we got to look more into certain people, certain groups. We cannot take ISIS lightly anymore. I have a big problem with our government officials not tending to this. And to be honest with you, if President Obama or Hillary Clinton uses this as a scapegoat for banning weapons or anything, I'm going to tell you right now, shame on you people. You should be concentrating on people's mental processes rather than the firearms. Yes, we got to find better ways to restrict the firearms so we can make the world safe, but don't use the guns as a scapegoat. This was a terrorist attack, not a gun attack. This was a terrorist attack. There's obviously an issue with some of these individuals who think this is fun and think this is a great thing, but it's not. You know, and to be honest with you, if the president were to ever watch this, please, sir, Mr. President, do the right thing, investigate these people, find out who they are, and get the frick rid of them. You've been sitting on your ass for the last 2 years, the last 8 years, and you haven't been doing anything. Put ISIS down. I don't care how long it takes. Find a plan, put ISIS down, and get the frick rid of them. End of story. You know, it's... If I seem exasperated right now, I am. Because this is ridiculous. This gun violence should never happen. I know the job of the president is hard and you got much more to do, but this is one thing. This is the security of our nation right here. And, you know, these political types sitting there pushing their own agendas when they should really be caring for the country's. That's all you guys are for. Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and Bernie Sanders. Push your own personal agendas, all your crap. Take care of these guys. Work together for frickin' once. You guys claim you guys are brilliant minds. Why don't you guys can go do it? Instead of just sitting around saying, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. You only care about yourselves, and that's all you're going to do. You know, back in, Reagan, I hate to say this, but Reagan is better than all three of those people combined. All three of you. To be honest. You guys will never come close to Reagan, because Reagan could outsmart all frickin' three of you. You know, I know why? Because there was no bullshit back then. The first time you guys are going to hear me ever swear on this. There's no bull crap. He was never a quitter. He scared the crap out of the Russians, and he actually did his job for the 8 years he was in office. This is absolutely intolerable. You guys have all the you have the president has all the power in the frickin' world, and he chooses not to, and it just annoys me in a high hell, to be honest. So I really, really, really hope that you guys, and I'm praying to God, that you guys will get a brainwave to fix this problem. We got to be friendly with everybody. We got to be friendly with everybody. We got to be pals with everybody. There's a certain way of doing it. Our allies, yes. Our enemies, no. For all you Democrats out there, I hope you guys are super happy for voting for this idiot. Vote for this freaking clown of a president, because he's doing nothing to sort this out. He has the authority to bomb these people out of existence, and he's not doing it. He has the power to sign a bill to take gang members off the streets. Honestly, you guys should have looked harder than that. And it's a really sad day in American history. And you know what? To those who got affected by this, for those families out there, you are currently mourning your loved ones because these politicians aren't doing their jobs. You guys could probably be talking to your family members right now, doing all this, doing all that. Now you have to bury them because these politicians don't want to do their jobs. Seriously, people. Seriously, America. I know we'll last, but the rest of America who still believes Obama is a god, wake up. Seriously. Wake up, people. It's totally inexcusable. It just is. And for all the radical groups out there that think this is fun, it's not. I know clear heads will prevail and you guys will see that this is not right. It's just totally unexcusable. To be honest with you, I know a few people that are in the LGBT community, and honestly, do you really think your president's supporting you, huh? After they let this happen. Because Obama has promised to crush ISIS, take them out, and rid of them. He has not done so. It should have been done a long time ago. I know this may be a little bad, but I'm hoping that somebody in this election can step up and really lead us. Now, I know that this stuff will happen from time to time because the intelligence community can't always keep on top of everything, but unfortunately, we need to do a better job than this because 50 people being killed and 53 injured, fighting for their lives with gunshot wounds, who else knows what. That's intolerable, and that's the reason why my thoughts and prayers go out to the families of these people. You deserve to live everything like us, and you deserve to be safe like the rest of us. I'm here to tell you that I'm for this community. I hate it that it happened to you guys. You guys should start questioning your leaders. I seriously think you guys should start questioning your leaders right now. Because honestly, the way the government's going, we're on our own. The government has no more power. The government has dissolved into a thing that does not exist anymore. It will recover, but it will take time. Just like I'm recovering from my injury here. And really, to those families, I really feel sorry for every single one of them, because this never needed to happen. Alright guys, this has been a long vlog. and I needed to get that out. My words to our authorities and to our leaders. Please, make this right, fix it, and start repairing this country. Because right now, it's not looking that way. And please, I'm praying that this country gets better and that we get good leaders and that the leaders make the right decisions before they go. But I know yesterday, and I support this. I wish it could happen, but it can't. But Donald Trump asked after the incident if, because of his leadership and because of his or lack of leadership, that he should stand down. And unfortunately, I'm with Mr. Trump. Obama should stand down, settle his affairs, and leave office. Put people in there who can do the job and can make decisions better. Because I bet you there's people in this government that can make decisions better than Obama can in the short term than he has done in 8 stupid years. Mr. Trump, you may be onto something. Don't know if you're going to be president or if Hillary's going to be president, but I'm supporting you. I definitely want him down. He needs to be brought. He needs to be brought to terms with his failures and his stuff. He promised a load of stuff 8 years ago, and he has not fulfilled it. And he has not fulfilled it properly. And I know you guys are going to probably say, oh, he did the healthcare reform. He did not. But there's a story for another day. America, there's a reason why I say, God bless America, long live America, at the end of my videos. Because I want this country to survive. And I pray that so that we can get back on track the right way. Alright, you guys can kind of take this as an address to the viewing public, or to just the overall address to everybody else. But everybody, it's a sad time in America. As always, my friends and my fellow Americans, long live America. God bless America. Thank you. Long live this great nation. And as always, God bless everybody who is deceased and currently going through this current tragedy, and as well as my grandfather, my grandmother, and everybody else who's passed on. Thank you, and have a good day, guys. Here, Mike Camo, signing out on June the 13th, 2016. Signing out, guys, for another vlog. This was a heavy one, but I hope everybody gets it. If you guys have any thoughts, leave comments down below. Leave comments down in the comment section if you guys have anything. I will explain to you my views as best I can. I know there'll be some people hating on this video, but it needs to happen. Alright, guys, I'm closing this one out. Mike Camo, out.